How can you deactivate a Python virtual environment? Imagine you've been working on a project in a Python virtual environment, and now it's time to switch back to your regular system setup. You might wonder how to do that smoothly without messing up your workspace. Well, the process is quite simple and works the same across different operating systems. When you want to exit a Python virtual environment, you just need to run the command deactivate in your terminal or command prompt. This command is built into the shell once the virtual environment is active. It tells your system to stop using the isolated environment and go back to the default Python setup. Once you type deactivate and press enter, you'll notice your command prompt changes back to normal. This indicates that you're no longer inside the virtual environment. Your project-specific dependencies are now out of scope, and any Python commands you run will use your system's default Python. This step is especially important when working with backend frameworks like Django or Flask. These frameworks often depend on specific versions of libraries that are installed only inside the virtual environment. Deactivating it ensures you don't accidentally run commands with the wrong dependencies. If you're working in a Python interactive shell within the virtual environment, closing the shell or the terminal window also ends the virtual environment session. But using the deactivate command is the cleanest way to exit without closing everything. On Unix-like systems such as Linux or macOS, you might see an alternative command like source deactivate, but the standard deactivate command is preferred because it works across all platforms. Later, if you want to work again in the virtual environment, you can reactivate it by running the activate script. For Windows, that means typing venv plus scripts plus activate, and for Unix-like systems, it is source venv bin activate. In summary, to deactivate a Python virtual environment, just type deactivate in your terminal. It's a quick, reliable way to leave the isolated environment and return to your system's default Python setup. This keeps your project dependencies organized and your development process smooth, especially when working with back-end frameworks like Django and Flask.